Hey guys, it's Lotus. Today, we're diving into the wonderful world of AWP Skins. As the year is 2023, we have a plethora of beautifully crafted designs to explore. From the sleek and minimalistic to the flashy and extravagant, the gun has received some of the most stunning skins in the history of the game. So without further ado, let's embark on this journey as we rank and discuss all of the AWP skins in CSGO. Starting with the D tier, we have the AWP Worm God. The skin is part of the Spectrum collection and centers on a skull emitting green worm-like creatures, hence it's called the Worm God. However, it fails to appeal to me and probably the majority of the player base as it just looks bad. It looks like it's shitting, and I don't know what else to say other than it's the worst looking AWP skin in the game. If you like the skin, you are lying to yourself. You don't. Next, we have the AWP Safari Mesh. It is one of the earliest and most basic skins in CSGO as it belongs to the Safari Mesh skin series, which features a mesh pattern resembling a wireframe-like jungle theme. It remains one of the most popular skins in CSGO because of its affordability and meme-ness, I guess. If you use the skin as your main weapon, you're using it as a joke, but you are aware of it. So in contrast, it's not that bad, I guess. I don't know. Moving on, we have the AWP Pit Viper. Like the Safari Mesh, it is green but darker and less shit, I think. I'm not going into detail with this, but I can see myself using the skin as I will use it to sell it on the community market to buy a better looking skin. Sorry. Next, we have the AWP Pop AWP. AWP Pop AWP. Okay. I had to literally search up the name of this skin because it's just so insignificant. Nothing special with the pattern or colors, and it's kind of a mess even though I like messy skins like the AK Nightwish. This one just didn't really hit the mark. Similarly, the AWP Acheron? I don't know. I also had to search up the name of this skin. It's just forgettable and kind of messy, but I do feel better than the previous skin as it has distinct skull designs and blood-like particles. And yeah. Following that, you have the AWP Snake Camo. It's not that bad. It's like a basic skin from MW3 and it has its personal appeal. Nothing really special yet, somewhat minimalistic and nice to play with. Next, we have the AWP Silk Tiger. This skin is okay, but in my opinion, the blue background kind of ruins it. Moving on to the final skin of the tier, we have the AWP Cortacera. It's okay, but for it being a pink skin, it feels like a blue or maybe a purple. However, that doesn't affect its position in the tier list, so it's just another okay skin. Now, we are moving on to the C tier of AWP skins. Starting off, we have the AWP Hive Mind. I remember my friend buying this skin when I first started playing CSGO in 2016. Back then, I thought it was okay looking, and today, I still think the same. It's just mid, but much love though. Next, we have the AWP Chromatic Aberration. This skin reminds me of Glitches, but placed into a CSGO skin, and I can see the appeal, but what ruins it for me is the main body of the gun with this pink wave-like pattern that feels out of place. I feel like the skin would look a lot better with a redesign of the body portion, but I'm not an expert. I just see the skin and I say it's cool or not cool. The skin is it's not cool, I guess. Following that, we have the AWP Phobos. I think that's how you pronounce it. It possesses a futuristic cyberpunk-like aesthetic. It's like dirty technology. I'm sure your mind can explain it better than me, but I don't know, it's just there. Yeah. Moving on, we have the AWP Fever Dream. This skin is actually pretty cool. I'm really into detailed and flashy skins, and the Fever Dream strikes as one, with its hand-drawn graffiti symbols. I also like the color pink, so maybe I'm biased, but it's my tier list, so I guess you gotta deal with it. Next, you have the AWP DD Pat. I forgot to record the footage of this skin, so you get a high-quality, high-budget PNG. You're welcome. Nevertheless, the skin is very minimalistic and I can see myself playing with it. It's cool. It's alright. Now, with the last skin of the tier, we got the AWP Man O' War. I saw Kenny S use this skin when he was playing in the major, and when I look at it, it doesn't look good. It feels empty, but the gold design around the handle and below the barrel kind of makes up for it. Also, Kenny S used it. Like, it's kind of cool. Finally, we are at the B tier. We can start to look at good-looking skins now and save my sanity. Like, Jesus, some of these skins are fucking terrible. Just kidding. Some of these previous skins were okay looking, especially the Worm God. Bottom of the list, I present the AWP Neo Noir. It is an elegant and visually captivating skin and contrasts from its noir theme as it strikes with flashy colors of violet and pink. The skin centers around this drawing of a girl, and I think she looks so kawaii, but not good looking enough to make it higher up on the list. Next, we have the AWP Mortis. I think the skin is cool, and I personally own it. It's minimalistic, but at the same time, somehow has a great looking design with its excellent use of colors that blend seamlessly. There's a golden outline of a skeleton dragon and fitting Roman numerals on top of a crimson ribbon. The best part would be the Grim Reaper at the back when you play with the skin. And yeah, that's about it. Following that, we have the AWP Elite build. I'm actually really surprised because initially I would have placed the skin in the C tier near the likes of like the AWP Phobos due to its similar design. But when I actually inspected the skin in game, it feels way different and pleasing. The dominant black background accompanied with gold trims on the scope and magazine just makes it feel sleek and rich. I'm really into minimalistic designs, and this encapsulates it to a high level. I would also like to mention the AK-47 Elite build, as this was another reason as to why I would have placed it lower. I personally think the AK counterpart of the Elite build is deserving of lower placements because, I don't know, it's kind of bad. But the AWP somehow makes the skin line better, so for that, B tier. Next, you have the AWP Prince. This skin holds majestic and regal themes with a majestic price of $4,000. Jesus Christ. It features luxurious colors of red and gold with intricate patterns associated with royalty and nobility, making this skin somewhat unique. However, I view it as okay looking. It's kind of like a bootleg dragon lore. Next, we have another expensive AWP skin, the AWP Gungnir. However, as we know, price does not correlate to looks, but this does look better than this. The skin features a mythical spear wielded by the Norse god Odin from Norse mythology. It is dominantly blue and has some nice patterns to it, especially on the scope and barrel. I really like the blue with grey colors and it feels powerful to hold, but I've never owned it, so yeah. Moving on, we have the AWP Exoskeleton, something I can actually afford. I really appreciate the skeleton-like pattern across the skin and even the scope. Its design feels minimalistic yet visually striking, and it's one of those skins that the wear influences the brightness, as in factory new, it looks purple and bright, whilst in battle scarred, it looks dull with hues of green. But still, very pleasing to look at. Both conditions are pretty cool. Next, you have the AWP Containment Breach. This was one of the skins when upon first viewing, it didn't really spark anything unique to me. By reviewing all of the skins again, it shined more. I appreciate the toxic environment with, I think, mutated rats, and the scope is giving off a minimalist design accompanied with green outlines. I like it. If you were to have a green loadout, this would be the staple AWP skin for it. Following that, we have the AWP Medusa. This skin was one of the most iconic and highly coveted skins in CSGO, standing side by side with the Dragon lore. It belongs from the Gods and Monsters collection. And is inspired by mythological creature from Greek mythology, Medusa. There we go. However, time has aged this skin like milk, and people are starting to realize that it is not all of that, and for that, it goes there. Next, you have another skin I own, the AWP Paw, which is like an anagram, you know. Paw AWP. Okay, this is a pattern-based skin with some patterns going for higher prices than market, but I don't think it's worth that much overpay. Some examples are pattern 420 with a cat holding a smoke grenade, insinuating it is high. Whoa. And pattern 41 with a golden cat. I think it's really cute, and it takes influence from the Death by Kitty, which I also like. I really like cats and cute animals, so I place the skin in the B tier. Also, I'm not a fairy, please shut up. AWP Duality. This skin was previously known as the AWP Doodle lore, which looks pretty cool actually. If this skin still existed, I would have placed it in the same tier. However, we are stuck with the duality. Some people claim that it is a downgrade, but I believe this skin looks better. The Japanese-esque waves and the dragon-like, I know it's a snake, design really puts this skin on a pedestal. Gold trims and patterns across the gun boast its details, and the red waves on the end makes the skin really unique. I just really think this skin is cool. B tier. Now, some of you might not agree with me on this, but it's my choice, so respectfully, you. At the top and the last item, the B tier, I chose the AWP Black Nile. This skin's wear is influenced by the brightness. Factory New presents us with a minimalistic and sleek pattern design, which I think resembles topography or something you see from a radar. It's extremely clean looking, and I enjoy minimalistic designs. Alternatively, Battle Scarred presents the skin with a golden color scheme, and I think it's one of those skins that look better with higher floats. I'm viewing this with 0.99 float, and it looks good, like holy shit. The only downgrade to this is the ends of the gun seems to have rust on it, but nevertheless, a very clean looking skin. We We are now entering what I consider the best looking AWP skins in CSGO, A tier. Similar to the AWP Black Nile is the AWP Graphite. Again, some of you may not agree with me, but I think an all black skin in the game just looks really clean. You can customize it with any sticker and it will look good. The sleek polygon pattern on the base adds an extra layer of minimal detail, and I think it's just a great skin overall. Next is the AWP Aetherius. This skin is actually pretty budget friendly and a stylish looking skin. If you've ever played CSGO recently, you have definitely seen this in someone's inventory or picked it up from a dead body. This skin centers around a snake with its vibrant green scales, and it just feels great to shoot with. I don't know what else to say, other than it's really nice. Third from the bottom of the list goes to the AWP Redline. This skin is a classic, and known for its clean and bold design. It belongs to the CSGO weapon case and has been a fan favorite among players since its introduction. The AWP Redline features a black and red color scheme, with the main body of the gun being predominantly carbon black, with red lines accentuating its sleek appearance. If you ever played CSGO, you've seen this in someone's inventory at one point or held it at another. Another classic skin is the AWP Boom. The skin was introduced in the Arm Steel update on August 14, 2013, along with other weapon skins. However, this one really stood out. The design of the boom features a mix of vivid orange colors and explosive-like pattern resembling a comic book, making it stand out compared to other AWP skins. The gun garnered a lot of attention and popularity due to its eye-catching appearance, making it sought after by players and collectors alike. And it's just pretty cool. Like, I want the skin. But, you know, I'm not paying that much. I have no money. Next is the AWP Wildfire. It features a fiery and dynamic design with a combination of red, orange, and black colors. The pattern on the skin resembles flames engulfing the weapon like a fierce dragon, which gives it an eye-catching and aggressive appearance. Honestly, at first, I thought it was another AWP skin with a mediocre design, but upon close inspection, it warrants many clean features like a metallic body, scope, red outlines, and the dragon, fuck me, that's cool. Overall, it just looks good. Next on the list is the AWP Fade. What can I say? I like the Fade skin line, and the AWP Fade does not fail to highlight it more. It's just clean, and I like clean. The skin is also pattern based, so you can see different types of fades, such as 50%, oh my god. You can see different types of fades, such as 50% fade or 100% fade. Why do I sound like a fucking milk tea person? 100% sugar, 50% sugar, 25%. I personally like the 50%. Oh, fuck me, dead. I'm not next. Next in line is the AWP Sun and Leo. I've noticed a recent price increase due to a glitch in CS2 with an all blue scope, but I still think this skin looks really good originally. Maybe I'm biased since I own the skin and I put a Kenny S sticker on it to label it as my personal skin or whatever. But I mean, it just matches really well together. Like, come on, this is a pretty cool skin. But the perfect shade of blue and colorful patterns inspired by celestial theme makes this skin, in my opinion, unique. The design showcases a sun-like motif surrounded by various celestial elements and symbols, and it's just really clean. For the final item on the list goes to the AWP Hyper Beast. This skin is beautiful. I loved the design so much when it first came out that when I saw the same design on a mouse, I wanted to buy that. Regardless, the Hyper Beast features a striking combination of colors and a beautiful artwork that gives the weapon a wild and aggressive appearance. The design incorporates elements of a beast or a creature with sharp fangs, glowing eyes, and various patterns resembling flames and tribal motifs. The color palette includes shades of purple, blue, orange, and black, creating a visually unique skin in CSGO. And I think that's why this skin is at the top of its tier. Finally, we are entering the S tier list. These skins, in my opinion, are the best looking AWP skins CSGO has to offer. I think you know what's coming. Anyways, let's begin. In 5th place overall goes to the AWP Lightning Strike. The skin's name, Lightning Strike, perfectly captures its design as it features a lightning bolt striking across the body, creating an electrifying and visually striking appearance. I think this skin is just clean and minimal, and I know it's an old skin, but I just think it still held its appearance for the better. Some of you may say the artwork looks pixelated if you zoom in, but holding the gun in game feels so empowering. Also, I like purple, and this skin is purple, so yeah, S tier. Speaking of purple, AWP Oni Taiji, I think that's how you pronounce it. I didn't bother to search up pronunciation, so this skin is fucking beautiful. It features intricate designs of Japanese cultural references with a mix of purple and red colors symbolizing the yin and yang elements. The Oni Taiji means, I think this is what it means, correct me if I'm wrong, to confront your demons or hold your own against your demons. The kanji script above the handle says courage, which supports this statement, and the warrior and demon are positioned in opposing sides of the weapon, appearing to be fighting each other. And overall, this skin is well received by many players due to its unique and artistic design, blending Japanese culture with a visually appealing artwork. If I had the money, I would own this skin. It's just that fucking good. Next is an iconic skin in CSGO, the AWP Asimov. It has gained significant recognition and widespread admiration within the community due to its futuristic and sci-fi inspired design. The AWP Asimov features a sleek and minimalistic look with a distinctive orange, black, and white color scheme. The design incorporates clean lines and geometric patterns, giving the weapon a high-tech appearance. Honestly, the only way to describe the skin is that it's fucking clean. This skin's sleek aesthetics has contributed to its popularity, making it highly desired for many players, and has also been influenced by its association with professional CSGO players who have used the skin in various high-profile tournaments and matches. If you have watched CSGO on YouTube or Twitch, pro matches, or just regular videos, or just play the game, you have seen someone own or use this skin. It is everywhere. Another thing to mention is its counterpart, Black Emulf. The real Black Emulfs typically start around 0.96 float value. The difference is that the scope is fully black, and some players view this more appealing than the original, making it highly sought after. Second on the list, and overall, goes to the AWP Desert Hydra. The AWP Desert Hydra showcases a mix of desert colors such as sandy yellows, tans, and browns, combined with a reptile-inspired artwork, as well as a really clean white scope. This skin incorporates snake or serpent-like motifs, with scales and textures resembling a desert-dwelling creature. And I feel like this skin perfectly encapsulates the name it was given, Desert Hydra. Even if this AWP is relatively new, only out for 2 years, I think it stands out to be an iconic and classic skin of all of Counter-Strike. You already knew this was coming. You can trash my tier list if you think I'm so unoriginal, but fuck you, you can't avoid this skin. First place at the top of the list goes to the AWP Dragon Lore. This skin is one of the most, if not the most, legendary and iconic skin of all of Counter-Strike. If you have never played this game, you still probably know about the Dragon Lore, and its astonishing price, which has recently sold for, oh my fucking god, $265,000 US. This version had 4 iBuyPower holo stickers, which in itself is expensive, nearing $45,000 each. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about the price. The AWP Dragon Lore features beautifully detailed artwork inspired by medieval and fantasy themes and portrays a dragon surrounded by ornate patterns and intricate design. The dragon itself is depicted in stunning golden colors with a high level of craftsmanship that has made it an iconic and sought after skin within the community. The rarity, paired with the design of the skin, made this gun hold legendary and prestigious status across the entirety of Counter-Strike. You have probably seen this skin in every major or in every rich collector's inventory. The Dragon Lore is CSGO. Hey guys, if you made it to the end of the video, please leave a like. Editing is the most boringest shit ever. I've never edited a video for like 20 minutes long with like actual subtitles and zoom in fucking bullshit, okay? It's so boring, but I really wanted to make this tier list, so I committed, and it took me almost like 2 days. Like, fuck this, whatever. Comment down below what you think should be better. I can't even think. Whatever. Bye.